Welcome back, football fans, to another previews and predictions video. The Euros is over, but as I'm going to show you in this video, there is still plenty of value to be found around the footballing world. We're going to start with a quick look at the trends page, and I can just do this now and quickly take you there. We'll just jump back to me because I've got a bit of an announcement to make as well. We're also going to take a look at the very, very best games in the world for over 1.5 goals being played on Thursday. What day is it today? The 17th, so that'll be the 18th. Thursday the 18th, over 1.5 goals. We're going to sort every game by probability. I'm also going to share that digital shortlist with you. That'll be in the comments. And speaking of comments, comment on this video down below if you want to win OddAlerts Pro. That rhymed, and I didn't mean for it to rhyme. I'll have to remember what that is because it sounded pretty good in my head. It probably sounded terrible to you. Without further ado, let's get into the video where we're going to take a look at trends first. And actually, just one thing. The announcement, well done to David Hobson, the winner of £100. He was the top predictor on OddAlerts for the Euros. 60 points he amassed, and the second best was 51 points. So well done to you. £100, you've already received it. On to the next one. We will do more of this, more of those kind of cash prize competitions when the new domestic seasons get started. So, with that said, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, one of the first games I've been looking at from the BTTs page here is actually today, Wednesday the 17th, and I've got an alert set because I just want to show you the goals in this game, and we can open this full screen and take a look at Sao Paulo. And when you look at their results, they've turned the corner in terms of actual form, but when I see a game like this, I'm not interested in the form of the teams. I'm interested in the capability for goals, and I think this game will contain goals. I mean, just look at that, over 2.5 goals in every single game, apart from one when they were playing Grêmio. Today, it is Atletico GO, and as I say, they've turned the corner a little bit. 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals, 2 goals. They've scored more than 2 in all games since the 8th of May. And at home, every single game, as you can see there, has seen 3 or more goals being scored. So the alerts, for me, are where the value is at the moment. 1.62 for the full-time result for Sao Paulo. This one is at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. I'll be posting this video on Wednesday, but a lot of the games in this video will be for maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you can see at 1.4 over 2.5 goals, given what we've just seen in the results. It's not bad if you wanted to create a double, this and something else potentially. If you look at the probability model, you will see that it is 1.28, so it is a value bet at 1.4. Let's do a fixture simulation, shall we? And it is a 3-0 home victory, so maybe over 2.5 goals and a home victory is something that you could potentially look at here. Let me know what you think, as always, in the comments, and let's move on to the next fixture. Moving over to the home wins trends page here, we can see KTP. They are on here twice. They play on Saturday, 1.57, and they play tonight, 4:30. This afternoon. They've won 7 out of 7, and they are over evens in this game. And if we click into that, we can see they're playing a team that's won just under 60% of games. Both of these teams, as we can see, 0.3 goals conceded per game. So straight away for me, I'd be a bit, they're top of the table. They're playing the team that are 4th, as we can see right here. And if we take a quick look at the results, they come into this 5-2. They were 4-0 down at half-time in the game coming into this against second-place Jaro. So a bit of a shock result there, given how they've played this season. If we look at the home results, it is the perfect 7, as we saw, magnificent 7. They've not conceded more than once at home this season, and for TPS away from home, they've only lost 1 game. And as you can see, quite a few clean sheets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clean sheets out of 7. So this could be a game for unders, it could be a game for a tight, narrow victory for the home team. We'll have to wait and see. What I will do is keep an eye on that game, KTP, because if they win that game, then these odds might change. 1.57 to win on Saturday, and you can see they're playing a team that's only won 38% of games away from home, only scored 1.38 goals per game, only conceded 1.38, which is not bad to be fair, but this home team, KTP, you would expect them to win that game, and yeah, one to keep an eye out for, because 1.57 could drop if they put in a very good performance today and bounce back from that pretty surprising defeat. We can jump to the right side of the same page. So on the left side, you've got the best home teams in the world. And then on the other side, you've got the worst away teams. And the odds are still for a home victory. So it's quite nice to see here. So you've got Fluminense in Brazil, probably murdered the pronunciation of that. Them and another team, another sort of big-ish team, they are terrible at the minute away from home. So you've got 8 games played, no wins, and they're playing against a team here. They must fancy their chances. 13% win ratio at home, this team that they're playing. So can they get over the line here? Would you back them for a double chance? Let's have a look at the fixtures, because what were the odds? 2.75. I mean, they must be absolutely dreadful, because they are historically a big team, of course, and they're still in the top division, but look at that. They really are struggling for goals. They have not scored more than 1 goal since the 4th of May, and that came against second in the league, or the team that was at least second at that moment in time. Away from home, they've not won a single game, but the last game at least was a draw. Can they get another draw in this game? Let's look at the home team. A draw looks pretty likely, doesn't it, given that 1, 2, 3, 4 of the last 6 for this Brazilian team have ended in a draw, and at home they've only won once. So actually, double chance or draw no bet is looking pretty decent, isn't it? Let's take a look at the odds. So double chance 1.62. If you wanted to put a bit of a double chance double together, that could be one, couldn't it? Let me know in the comments what game you would pair with this, or what market, what line you would pair with this. Any of the upcoming games that you know of, or that have been featured in this video, or ones that you've found using the website yourself. Maybe one of the over 1.5 goal games, markets, that we're going to take a look at next. So if you're not familiar with quick filters, don't worry. I'm going to show you right now how it's done. Matches played, let's say 5 or more, shall we? We'll save that for both. Next, we will go to add the probability model for over 1.5 goals. So what is the output of the OddAlerts model for over 1.5 goals, which is essentially a prediction rating out of 100. And we're going to say, show me games where there is a 75% chance or more. And I'm also going to show you another tool, a bonus tool, the bet slip generator, which can also get you games for this. And you can also specify if they're value bets as well. So we'll do that in a minute. But first, let's see what games we get for Thursday, the 18th. So this is going to be a great list for tomorrow if you're watching this on Wednesday. If you're watching this on Thursday, you know, click the link in the description quick to check out these games, depending on what time it is. Now you can click on this little circle here to sort all of the games that we get back by the probability model output value. That is a mouthful, isn't it? Maybe I should come up with a more trendy name for the probability model output values. And we see, unsurprisingly, if you know the leagues, that Iceland is top of the pile. What we can do is click on the stat scroller settings at the bottom here, and then click on probability, and it'll now show us over 1.5 goals right here, 93%. That implies as 1.07, as does the game below it. And you can just scroll down and see which games you find. And we do find the Sao Paulo game, no surprise there, that we checked out from the trends page as well. So yeah, you've got quite a good collection of games here, domestic leagues that are, you know, some of them quite deep. What you want to do is go back to stats, and then you can see how many games they've played: 23, 11, 16. So decent sample sizes for the majority of these leagues as well. We've got more games there from the under 20 Brazil's leagues. The MLS Next Pro, Carolina Core against Chattanooga. That's a very interesting name. We can see Carolina Core there. They've scored in every single home game that they've played, and they've also conceded in every single home game that they've played. They are my kind of team. And what you can do is scroll to the bottom just so you know that you've got all the games. Atletico GO senior team are also playing on Thursday at home, and their rating for over 1.5 goals is just over 75%, so 1.33. So what I'm going to do is share this list here, and we're going to say Thursday's 1.5 goals list. Hopefully you can see that in the screen recording software. And then I'm going to go to the top and check your YouTube description. Check the description. That will be in the description if you wanted to check out all these games yourself, set some alerts on them. I'll show you how to do that now with a couple of these games. So if we scroll down to the Atletico GO, we know that anything over 1.33 for over 1.5 goals will be a value bet. So we can go and check out the odds comparison. I've got a feeling that there is a value bet there, 1.4, so marginal, but it is on Betfair. So what we can do is set an alert, and we go to the odds, the goals, and what we can do is say if the odds here 1.36, let's say, tell me if they hit 1.65, and then I will check the game out, be alerted, and you can do that for any game that you fancy here, or you can take a look at the odds for some of the games. If you want to check the odds out, you can do it in the stats scroller again. So that was the over 1.5 goals probability list. That'll be in the comments and the description. Just have a look at that if you want. Next, we're going to check out the bet slip generator, which is also going to show us, I think, some of the same games, but it's going to combine them with some home wins and maybe over 2.5 goals for us as well. So let's check that out. So a few of you have been saying, where's the bet slip generator gone? I took the link off the home screen, but if you click on the Euros player data tool, you go back to the new app, which is still in development and stuff, you know. Here you can just check out the player stats for all the players in the Euros. This is going to be getting an update soon, and it will become a player tool for the whole world, which is pretty exciting. So we'll go to the bet slip generator here, and you can see my settings, which I'm going to keep for the purpose of this video. 2 items in the slip, target odds of 2.5. It could start below that, it could go a bit over that, but they are the target odds that the script is going to use. Odds per item is, you know, each slip on the bet slip, what are the odds, what's the allowed odds. So minimum 1.2, maximum 1.8, and we're going to enable home wins. Let's enable the away wins as well, and we will put the away win to 65% also, which is the case with the home win. And then we've got over 1.5 goals, and we're going to actually allow 70% or higher for this one. And should we also add BTTs or over 2.5 goals? It's up to you, but I'm going to keep these 3 for now. If you scroll down, you can see some more settings about the league predictability, which is based on the probability model. Value bets only. I'm going to toggle this off for now, but you can toggle it on, and it will only show you value bets. In fact, let's keep it on. Why turn it off? And we're going to say next 48 hours. Well, let's go 72 hours because I'm recording this video pretty early in the day. We click get, and then we can scroll up to the top, and we have got some away games. We've got a home game there. Columbus Crew against Charlotte, 1.48. That's a home victory. And these are all value bets, by the way, which gives you a lot more confidence when you put in these slips on. And look, yes, you can select tenfolds if you want. You can make these as big as you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. This is why in the videos I try and show you how to create sensible doubles and sensible bet slips. And this bet slip generator, I advise that you use it sensibly. It's very powerful, especially now that you can select value bets only. Time frame, next 5 days you can do up to. So it is a very, very good tool that people are loving. And I tell you what, as I said at the start of this video, this is part of OddAlerts Pro, this tool, so get a comment in, anything you want. It could be a market that you want me to look at for the next video, corners. Is there a tool that you want me to show you how to use on OddAlerts? Is there a certain system? Is it player foul markets, the foul alerts, pinnacle drop-in odds? Got something very interesting coming soon, which is tennis. The first ever expansion into other sports on OddAlerts is coming soon. I'm hoping this week, if I can just, you know, get it done. It's going to be dropping odds for tennis. That is the first thing, and then you'll also be able to view like the tennis predictions page as well. So I've not implemented stats, like historic stats for players yet, but that will come in time. So let's jump back to the product, and yeah, this is the bet slip generator. Feel free to screenshot or pause or whatever and take a look at these games in much more detail. Have a look for them on the website and do some research. And as always, enjoy this video. I hope you've got some value from it, and leave a comment if you want to see more, and yeah, feedback. Thank you. See you in the next one.